Lakers dropped their third game on this road trip to the Detroit Pistons. We've said many times, guys, in these kind of situations in the pregame shows, you can't overlook a basketball team. Billy Mack and Stu were just talking about it there at the end. This is a much improved Pistons basketball team. So anytime you kind of go in, maybe not ready to match the energy and the effort, you can lose on any given night in the NBA, and that's what happened tonight. Big game, James. I'll start with you. Detroit just outworked the Lakers, it seemed like, kind of beat them in all those categories that you look at. 17 offensive rebounds that led to 22 points, 58 points in the paint, 6 Piston players in double figures, and just seemed to able to get all the 50-50 balls, just all those things that you look for in a game.
Yeah, I mean, look, Coach Bickerstaff, father, was a coach in the NBA, and Bickerstaff seems to have the talent that he has. He's assembled, some guys, and I think Fish alluded to this earlier. The way they play, they're playing their game. They're not trying to do anything that people are accustomed to seeing. They're not trying to speed it up. They're not trying to fast break. They're very disciplined, and I was impressed with Detroit, actually, the way they played the game. I mean, the Lakers obviously wish they had played better. Statistically, I didn't think it was too far off in certain categories. I just think, the Detroit Pistons kind of played their game, and their game plan was played better than the Lakers could adjust to it. Obviously, Cunningham was a guy that they had. Can't turn the ball over, things like that. But I just thought tonight Detroit executed their game plan a little bit better than the Lakers did theirs.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those nights. Like you hate early in the season for it to be one of these type of nights where like a young team in front of their home crowd, the competitive spirit, the ego of like.
Coming off a win last night.
Yeah, coming off a win. They played in Brooklyn yesterday. It was an afternoon game. But hopefully early in the season, you don't want to have a situation where a team just more energy, effort, competitive spirit, so to speak. And that's really what this was about. I mean, schematically, tactically, there were a lot of shots and possessions in this game, which led to a lot of offensive rebound opportunities for the Pistons. Mm-hmm. And that's where they were kind of able to outwork the Lakers, get a couple extra possessions. And even though it was a high possession game, it was still a little bit junky and clunky and a lot of holding, pushing, grabbing, physicality. And the Pistons won those areas tonight. I don't know if we can point to anything else in terms of stats, et cetera, to say, oh, man, they were just so great in this area. The threes were about even in terms of how many threes were made.
Yeah, Pistons shot 23% from three.
Yeah, the Lakers shot 27 free throws. I think the Pistons shot 22. So the Lakers actually had more fast break points, 21 to the Pistons 14. So it wasn't just like a statistical, like, oh, man, the Pistons made 15 threes tonight. They just really outworked them and kind of put their hard hats on and brought the energy.